In today's video, we're going to work with column charts. Charts can be a great way to display information rather than just plain old numbers. Now, the first thing we're going to do is select a range. So I'm going to select the last name and I'm going to select the first 3/4. Now we can insert the chart a couple different ways. We can go up to the Insert tab and there's the Charts group where we can select our chart type. But in newer versions of Excel, we also have this Quick Analysis button. You can get to it by clicking on it or pressing Control Q. Now, as you can see, there's a chart item that we're interested in, and I'm going to choose Clustered Column Chart, this first one. Now that we have our chart inserted, I'm going to move this chart to the side by mousing over to the chart area, and my pointer should change to a four-sided arrow, and I'm just going to move this to the right of my data. Now you'll notice there's an outline around the data here where it's showing you what data is in our chart. When you insert charts, the values, if they change, will affect on your chart. You don't have to update them. They're pointing to the source. Now, you may need to add things to a chart or take it away. For instance, I might want to add the 4th quarter. Now, I can do this by using this interface here. I'm going to mouse over to the right-hand corner. My cursor is going to change to a double arrow, and then I can add Q4. And then I'm also going to remove the last person here. And as you can see, the chart changes accordingly. Now I'm going to move this chart to its own sheet. Right now, it's an object that I can move around this Excel spreadsheet, but I want to place this on its own sheet. So to move this chart to another sheet, I'm going to right click and choose Move Chart and choose the option New Sheet and then change the name. Now I'm going to click OK, and it should move this to its own sheet. Now, those options are available in your contextual tabs up top. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is change a chart type. Say this chart isn't working for you. You want to change it to display the data in a different way. Now, right next to Move Chart, we can click on Change Chart Type. And for this one, we're going to try a 3D stacked column. You can see a little preview of the data. And now I've changed it to a 3D stacked column. The last thing we're going to look at is creating a combination chart. Combination charts can be useful if you have a different scale for a separate value and you want to implement it in the chart. You'll actually have two different chart types displayed. So to start off with our combination chart, I'm going to go to the Chart Design tab and then click on Select Data because I actually want to add that total. So I'm just going to select it again and then click OK. Now you can see it added it to our 3D stacked column, but I actually want to create a different type of chart for the totals. Now to do that, I'm going to go up to Change Chart Type and go to the very bottom of my Change Chart Type dialog and click on Combo. Now you can see over here, it's going to change how it looks as far as the quarterly sales, but we want to change the total because that total is scaled differently from the quarterly sales. Now, I'm going to change quarter 4 to clustered because they belong together. And I'm going to plot the total on a secondary axis. So you can see there'll be a line chart showing the actual totals value on a secondary axis. So I'm going to click OK. And you can see the totals line up with the secondary axis on the right. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.